अनंत शिव योगी महादेव आदे अनंत शिव
Namaste, Sitaram. A pleasant good morning to you and a special good morning to our seniors. We are looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at the Mandir. It is Seniors Day at Rudraayaa Mandir. I'd like to welcome you to Rudraaya. I am your host, Nisha Sharma, and Rudraaya is being brought to you with the kind compliments of Rudraayaa Mandir, located at 850 Tapscott Road, Unit 48 in Scarborough. This morning, we have a full 30 minutes religious program planned for you in commemoration of Shivratri that will be celebrated at the Mandir on Tuesday, February 17th from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma.
प्रेम से बोलो श्री उमापति महादेव की जय. And dear devotees, friends, once again, let me say it's a great pleasure for us to be here in Rudraayaa Mandir here, to be in the company of you and yours in your home, to share with you once again some of the subtle truth. On Tuesday the 17th, we'll be celebrating Mahashivratri. And so this morning, it is our desire to honor the dear Lord Bhagavan Shiva in a most special way. So we would like to honor him through the medium of kirtanam, of bhajan and pravachan, and simple messages. In a mantra that indicates Omkar Bindu Sanyuktam Nityam Dhyayanti Yoginaha Kamadam Moksharam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Namaha. That salutations unto that dear Lord, Bhagavan Shankara. He who is called as Omkar, the first syllable, the grantor of all happiness. Prem se bolo Shri Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. When we analyze the word Shiva, the word Shiva itself has many meanings, and I'm sure that you've heard many of the spiritualists themselves, they've explained the meaning of this great word. Shiva itself means auspicious one. He is known as Mahadeva, the great God. In fact, he is called as the supreme benefactor of the entire world, as per Shaivism, one of the most influential denominations in contemporary Hinduism. He is called as one of the 5 main forms in the Smarta tradition, namely Bhagavan Shiva, Bhagavan Sri Narayan, Adi Shakti Jagadamba, Bhagavan Surya, and Shri Ganesh Ji Maharaj. And so he is called as Mahakal also. He is called as the Annihilator, or the Reabsorber itself. He is called as part of the Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, or Rudra Devata. So he has many aspects himself that governs him. But on the higher level itself, it is said that Bhagavan Shiva himself is called as the object itself, worthy of all adoration. He is called as unchanging. He is called as formless. Nirguna Rupa, meaning the formless Lord who comes and takes Sakara Rupa. And so Shiva itself means the most benevolent Lord, the essence of all quintessence. And so it is said in his benevolent aspects, in his form, he's depicted as the great yogi, the Mahayogi, living the ascetic life itself in the Kailash Parvata, or the householder life with Goddess Parvati and his two children, Sri Ganeshji and Subramanyam or Kartikeya. Bhagavan Shiva himself is called as the great Lord itself of yoga and of dance, or fine arts also. Bhagavan Shiva himself is known as holding the third eye, the object itself of all meditation. And when we analyze and we look at Bhagavan Shiva himself, we see him with many different forms. We see him holding a trident in his hands. We see him blue itself in color. We see him with a long, matted hair. We see the snake itself around his head. And we see him also holding the Damaru itself in his hands. And so this morning I would like to share with you some thoughts on some of these symbolic representations of the dear Lord. Bhagavan Shiva himself is called as Gangadhara. He holds the celestial Ganga itself flowing from his matted forehead. And what does the celestial Ganga itself represent? We listen. And so again, as we look and we see Bhagavan Shiva himself is indicated of his spiritual power. The Ganga itself flowing from his hair itself symbolizes immortality, or a gushing of the yogic power itself from the head of the master of all yogis, Gangadhara. It is believed, as per the holy text himself, in case in the end of the Kali Yuga, this age that we live in, that Bhagavan Shiva himself comes and takes the form of Maharudraayaa. So he comes and annihilates, or rather he comes and reabsorbs this entire world. Bhagavan Shiva himself, he comes and he opens his third eye. He lets flow itself, this celestial Ganga itself that comes and washes away, or it purifies. Devotees, we listen again.
शंकर हर शंभो जय शिव 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 शंकर
Shambhu
Hope you're enjoying the program this morning. We'll take a short break to air our sponsors, and we will be back soon with Pandit Ravi Sharma.
Experienced doctors and therapists serving the Durham region for over 10 years. Our friendly and highly trained treatment team diagnose and treat a wide variety of injuries and pain. We will manage your care with your family doctor and specialist and bill directly to your insurance company. Flexible appointment hours include late nights and Saturdays. We are conveniently located at Brock Road and the 401 on the border of Ajax and Pickering. Please see your business card for details. A special occasion or make one of your dreams come true? Then visit La Roya Banquet Hall, conveniently located just off the 401 East at 185 Wesley Road South in Ajax. Elegantly appointed in creams and golds, the facility now caters to every nationality. To reserve your special occasion, call now at 905-426-7692 or visit La Roya's website at www.laroya.ca.
Welcome back to Rudraaya. Please remember that Mahashivratri will be celebrated on Tuesday, February 17th at the Mandir from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Now we will return to our religious message from Pandit Ravi Sharma.
And so Bhagavan Shiva himself is seen as, he's called as Chandramauli. He's seen as holding the crescent moon itself upon his forehead. And so the question is asked that why does the Lord himself hold this crescent moon itself on his forehead? Well, there are many meanings itself. Bhagavan Shiva himself is called as Digambara. And so Digambara itself means that he holds the entire universe itself makes up his garment. So it's only fitting that the sun, the moon itself, rest upon his head. So as Chandramauli, and so we have to go back itself to Mahashiva Purana that tells us on an occasion that Daksha Prajapati himself, he had 27 daughters. And so they were married itself to Chandra. And understand these 27 daughters himself are kin towards the days itself of the entire month. But there is that Chandra Devata himself had favorite itself amongst all of these to Rohini. And so the others himself complained to Daksha, and so he warned Chandra Devata, but he ignored the wish of Daksha. And so he was given this shrap, this curse itself, that he will wither away. And so Chandra Devata himself began to wither away and began to call upon Lord Shiva himself. And Bhagavan Shiva himself intervened and he indicated that, oh Chandra Devata, that I'm quite pleased itself with your worship, with your austerities itself, and so you will wane. For 15 days of the month, you will become quite dark, almost invisible, till the new moon. And for 15 days itself, you will become quite bright. And so when you wane itself, on the first day moon, you will have the celestial place itself upon my forehead. And it said that Chandra Devata himself became quite pleased. And he prayed to Bhagavan Shiva in such manner that, Lord, indeed, I am most pleased with this. It is said that Chandra Devata himself built a great temple that is believed in India. It is called as Somanatha, where Chandra Devata himself came and performed penance, built this temple in the name of Lord Shiva.
Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya.
Bhagwan Shiva himself, he wears the snake itself around his neck. And a question was asked by those seekers itself of spirituality, that why does the dear Lord himself wear the snake around his neck? What will be your thoughts themselves? Well, it's a good question. In fact, it's a spiritual question. And in temples and in mandirs themselves, or amongst the saintly, we ask questions like these to uplift ourselves spiritually. It is said that the Shiva, or Sutranam, or Shiva Sahasranam, these 1008 names themselves depicts the glories of the Lord and all of his different leelas, meaning all the different type of plays himself that the Lord himself enacted upon this world. And so it is said that Bhagwan Shiva himself wears the skull serpent around his neck, known by the name of Vasuki. This is called as a Devata itself, one of the gods themselves, who's taken form to adorn the body of their Lord. It is a known fact itself that the snakes themselves carry a venom, and so it is quite poisonous, especially this cobra. And so many themselves, they possess and they have fear itself of the snake. But is Bhagwan Shiva himself afraid of this cobra? Is he afraid of the snake? Well, what does it imply? What does it teach us? Well, if we look at the snake itself, you see in the kirtans themselves, they are sung in praises of Bhagwan Shiva.
Naga Bhushan Shankar Shiva, Naga Bhushan Shankar Shiva, Naga Bhushan Shankar Shiva, Nagabharana Shankar Shiva, Shankar Shiva, Shankar Shiva, Shambhu Mahadeva Shankar Shiva.
Shankar Shiva, Shankar Shiva, Shambhu Mahadeva Shankar Shiva.
Shankar Guru, Shankar Guru, Shambhu Mahadeva Shankar Guru.
Shankar Guru, Shankar Guru, Shankar Bhagavat Pare Shankar Guru.
So Naga Bhushana Shankar Shiva, Naga Bharana Shankar Shiva. It implies that Bhagwan Shiva himself wears these ornaments themselves that decorates his body. It shows the compassion itself of dear Lord. And one may ask, well, how does this show compassionate? Have you seen a snake itself? Do you think a snake itself walks like you and I? No, it does not. Have you seen the snake itself crawl? If I were to ask you all to crawl upon the ground, you will crawl perhaps in a straight line. But a snake itself goes left to right in such manner, and so it crawls in such manner, in a crooked way. It indicates the nature itself of the corrupted or the wicked or the crooked individuals themselves. The cobra itself has poison itself that is so poisonous that it can destroy him. Similarly, also, we have to be most careful itself of individuals like this. But still, even the wicked and the vilest amongst all can become good. They can become saintly. And so, it is said that we should look at the higher nature itself as ornament of Lord Shiva. So even though the snake itself is a symbol of all crookedness, that's how it goes, we have to understand that Bhagwan Shiva himself forgives those who have come and taken refuge itself. Devotees, one who comes and surrenders itself to Lord Shiva becomes worthy, a worthy recipient itself of the grace of the dear Lord. And one final question. Individuals themselves, they will ask, what is the difference between the Lord Shiva himself and Lord Narayana? One is called as Vasudeva, Bhagwan Narayan, and Lord Shiva himself is called as Vamanaya Namaha. The only difference is the Su from Vasudeva and the Ma from Vamana. When you put these two words together, suma, it becomes flower, it becomes knowledge itself. For the spiritual aspirant itself, who adorns the dear Lord. Devotees, such as some of the truths itself that is there, that is enshrined from the Holy Scriptures. As I conclude on this point, in one last verse itself that glorifies the dear Lord, I would just like to remind you of all our regular services themselves. Please remember about Mahashivaratri will be celebrated on Tuesday the 17th. We'll be starting around 6:30 and we'll be going all the way till the morning period. We'll be celebrating the 4 prahara, or the 4 means and the methods of worship to Bhagwan Shiva in the form of the dear lingam. We'll be having pravachan, we'll be having discourses themselves taken from Mahashivapuran on the events. I conclude in this last kirtan. Shambhu Shankar Deva, Shambhu Shankar Deva, Bole Baba Mahadeva,
Bole Baba Mahadeva,
Shambhu Shankar Deva,
Shambhu Shankar Deva,
Bole Baba Mahadeva.
Bole Baba Mahadeva.
पाई प्रभु शरणम देवा
Sai Prabhu Sharanam Deva,
पाई प्रभु शरणम देवा
Sai Prabhu Sharanam Deva,
पाई प्रभु शरणम देवा
Sai Prabhu Sharanam Deva.
ओम नागेंद्र हराय त्रिलोचनाय भस्मांगरागाय महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगंबराय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय
Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya.
Devotees, you have to visualize Bhagwan Shiva as the Lord of the entire world, white itself in color, the symbol of all truth, but appears to be blue, the symbol of the vastness of the sky.
मंदाकिनी सलचंचर्चिताय नंदीश्वर प्रमथनात्मेश्वराय मंदार पुष्प बहुपुष्पाय तस्मै मकाराय नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय शंभो शंकर देवा शंभो शंकर देवा भोले बाबा महादेवा भोले बाबा महादेवा ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम.
Experienced doctors and therapists serving the Durham region for over 10 years. Our friendly and highly trained treatment team diagnose and treat a wide variety of injuries and pain. We will manage your care with your family doctor and specialist and bill directly to your insurance company. Flexible appointment hours include late nights and Saturdays. We are conveniently located at Brock Road and the 401 on the border of Ajax and Pickering. Please see your business card for details. A special occasion or make one of your dreams come true, then visit La Roya Banquet Hall, conveniently located just off the 401 East at 185 Wesley Road South in Ajax. Elegantly appointed in creams and golds, the facility now caters to every nationality. To reserve your special occasion, call now at 905-426-7692 or visit La Roya's website at www.laroya.ca.
My dear viewers, please remember that next Saturday we will be having our grand event, Dinner and Play, recreation of Shiv's wedding to Parvati. You won't want to miss this event. Please get your tickets by Tuesday, February 17th, that is Shivratri Day at the Mandir. This will be our last day for selling tickets because it is a catered event, so tickets would not be sold at the door. So please be sure to get your tickets for our grand event that is going to be held at La Roya Banquet Hall on Saturday, February 21st. And you can give us a call at 647-231-4552 or email us at maharudradevmandir@gmail.com. My dear viewers, we have come to the end of Rudraaya. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful segment. It was 30 minutes of a religious message from our spiritual leader, Pandit Ravi Sharma. We look forward to seeing you next week on Rudraaya. I'd like to thank our kind sponsors at Rudraaya and, of course, our executive producer, Gary Khan. Please be sure to visit us on Tuesday, February 17th for the celebration of Shivratri from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Reminder to get your tickets for our dinner and play by February 17th, Tuesday, February 17th, Shivratri Day, because it is a catered event and there will be no tickets being sold at the door. Until we meet again next week, have a blessed week. Namaste.
श्री राम बसे उन और को नाम लियो न लियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम जिन के हृदय श्री राम बसे उन और को नाम लियो न लियो जिन के हृदय श्री राम। कोई मांगे कंचन सी काया, कोई मांग रहा प्रभु से माया। कोई पुण्य करे कोई दान करे, कोई दान का रोजा बाक करे। जिन कन्यादान को